Welcome back to Up North at 4. We're here with Ada Demlow, director of the Antigo Public Library. So Ada, I was down there in September, and they were installing some new solar panels on the roof. You've got a community read associated with those.
Yeah, that's right. We've been working on the solar project really for a few years. I mean, in terms of the grant writing process happening, we received the grant in 2022, and then there were some delays just because of all the things going on with supply chain, but we were able to finally get a vendor and get started this past August. The Demlow Electric arrived, and they've got all the outdoor work done. So it looks like we're powered up and ready to go. Still waiting on a few more supply chain things to get the inside done so that we can get fully tested and ready to commission. But we are really close, and we're really excited.
It looks like. So what's the goal here?
The goal, it's a couple things. One is the goal is to, of course, use the taxpayer dollars wisely and save energy and our costs, but also to educate and make people aware about renewable resources and the ways that they can use those. So,
very cool.
Two goals.
And you guys are doing that, making people aware about those renewable resources with a couple different ways. So we've got some video from when I visited there, and there's a few things that are going on in the video. We have the little playtime there, the story time for the kids, but there's also the reused, the bottle cap art, but there's got a couple of the community read things that are coming up with the kids book, with The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind.
Right, so what we decided to do, we've been wanting to do a community read, and we also wanted to have an educational piece that went along with getting the solar panels going. So we selected the book, The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind, because there are versions for kids, a little bit older kids and adults for this book. It's a novel that came out in 2009, but they have versions for many ages. And so we gave an opportunity to read this book together. It's about a young man from Malawi whose village did not have electricity, and they were suffering from a drought. And believe it or not, he used books that he found at a library and learned some things that he needed to do to learn to build a windmill. And he helped bring electricity to his village. And so that we wanted to tie wind energy in, and then we're also talking about the solar project with the solar energy. We'll have documentaries for adults to come see, a book discussion. We're having a family book club, a day where the families can come. They're going to have some hands-on activities, some STEM activities that the kids can learn to make their own wind-powered things and learn more about solar. So we just wanted to make it kind of a 6-week period where they could really experience hands-on kind of what's going on and why it's important.
Sounds like you have a passion for sustainability. When you're teaching this to the kids in the library, how are they receiving that? What's their reaction to this?
Well, I mean, for some of them, it's something that they've heard about, and for others, it's new. But I think it helps that there is a story and activities that we can bring that they enjoy and bring it to the way they enjoy learning, and then they catch on. We were just at a school last night. We partner with White Lake School to do programs, and we read The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind, and the families got to make these puff mobiles together and then see how fast they could make them go with using their own wind. Nice. And so there was and we also brought information about our project, and people were reading that and learning about it, and we had some questions. So I think it's just, you just got to bring it to people in whatever place they're at, and then try to get them to understand where we are. So
for sure.
Yeah.
So the other program that I really thought was really unique is one that you were kind of bragging up as well. It's a ukulele club.
Yes. Oh, we were so excited. We had a gentleman in our community that really wanted a passion for. We invited him and a friend of his this summer to just do a ukulele sing-along with the kids, because it was the summer reading program was all together now, so we were doing things that we do all together. But then he said he'd really wanted to do a ukulele club where he would come every week and people would just jam on their ukuleles. He would do a little, they do a little teaching, but and we asked him, would it just be for adults or would he mind kids? Because we have a lot of homeschool families in our community. He said anyone's welcome. And we've been having a group of anywhere from 9 to 20 folks every week with ukuleles, and they're really at first it was a little bit hard to take, but now they're really sounding good, right? They've all everyone's figured out how to tune their machines, and so they come I'm already tuned. And so it's been a lot of fun, yeah, to hear it, to hear the music, and to be a part of arts are so important at our library. As like you talked about the bottle cap arts, and encouraging both visual arts and musical arts is important to us.
You don't hear that much though. Jam on the ukulele.
Hey!
There we go.
So, we do appreciate you coming on. If people want to find more out about programming, Antigo Public Library?
Yep, you just go to Antigo PL, stands for publiclibrary.org, and all of our information is there. We have a web calendar, and as well as we put ongoing blogs. We also are on Facebook at Antigo PL as well. So.
Love what you're doing. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.